Hey there, YouTube. It's been a long road, kind of. It's been about 2 years since I started this channel, and it's grown quite a bit since the beginning. And what do you know, the other day, I was busy doing my school crap, looking around YouTube, distracting myself, and what do you know? I had 800 subscribers and I had 1 million, over 1 million views as a whole throughout all my videos. So I thought, wow, that's quite a bit since the last time I actually ever analyzed it, but officially 800. Not 801, not 802, 800. So I decided, what can I do to make some kind of, I don't know, some kind of marker for this event as a whole, and I thought, why not show off my Blu-ray and DVD collection? Primarily my Godzilla one, but just as a whole, I guess, just show everything I own as far as movies, since I'm such a movie person. So here it goes. And to be honest, I myself never even counted my whole collection, so I wouldn't even know how many movies slash Blu-rays it is. But I guess that's what we'll find out together. I will just count these as we go, and I'll start with the Godzilla collection. So here goes the 800 subscriber, 1 million views special. So classic media box edition of the original Gojira. Comes with both editions, 1954 Japanese and 1956 American cut. One of my favorite things I own as far as movies go. I love this. Rodan, this is another classic media. Rodan slash War of the Gargantuans double feature. 2 separate discs, and it comes with both the American cut and Japanese cuts of both movies. And special features, so this is just a really badass edition. If you're a monster movie fan, Toho fan especially, you gotta have this. It's fucking great. Let's reach into the sexy box. Let's see, Terror of Mechagodzilla, classic media, good movie. I own it because I have to, as Godzilla. But Godzilla's Revenge, aka All Monsters Attack, once again, classic media. Very nice addition for an awful movie. So hey. Invasion of Astro Monster. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't noticed, pretty sure you have, I'm not going in chronological order. I'm just kind of putting him out there. But anyways, yeah. There goes Invasion of Astro Monster. Ghidorah, it's a 3-headed monster. Classic media. And on the last 2 classic media releases, Mothra vs. Godzilla. One of my all-time favorites. Gorgeous box. And Godzilla raids again. And a gift from a friend. This is my British edition of the original 1954 Gojira. The box isn't as sexy as the classic media edition, but this is pretty good too. Same amount of special features and documentaries, trailers, and it contains both editions. So it's not a bad edition to own. And now we move to the Sony TriStar editions. Subpar editions, but hey, they're pretty cheap, right? So, Son of Godzilla. Just in case you were wondering. Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. Or, as popularly known in Japan, Ebra, Horror of the Deep. Let's see, let's get some more Sonys. Let's get all the Sony ones out of the way. No, let's just get the show of Sony ones out of the way. So I don't want to disrupt my flow here. The original 1974 Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, which I believe, last time I checked, it's selling on Amazon for, I think, over $80, which is fucking crazy. I'm assuming it's because it's out of stock, I don't know, but yeah, $80, $90 for this fucking movie. That's incredible. I'm glad I didn't sell it when I was going to. Any case, this edition is really great. Toho Shock, I believe, is the distributor for this. I heard it's about this coming out, so I automatically went to go pick it up. This is not Sony TriStar. This is not a bootleg. This is a Toho Scope, Toho Shock, as far as I can derive. And this is a pretty good edition. It's uncut. It's pretty well remastered and a lot of special features. And Japanese language, you can't beat. Awful movie. One of the classics, though. Not a very nice edition. Definitely pick this up. More Sony TriStar. This is Godzilla vs. Gigan. Man, with a case like that, you would think it'd be a whole lot darker of a movie, huh? There you go. Let's see. Of course, Godzilla vs. Hedorah. And okay, now we're on to my features. We're on to the bootlegs, and these are copies of the Toho the Toho DVDs, but I guess copied. So these don't have menus, but they do contain Japanese language, great sound and picture, and tons of features. So I love these editions regardless. And yeah, I think they match up with the Sony Blu-rays. Never bothered replacing this from Blu-ray because, yeah, I just like this edition so much. Look at that damn case. It is hot. But yeah, this is Godzilla vs. Destroy on Region 2 DVD. Bootleg. It's fucking great. Look at it. It's hot. Godzilla vs. Godzilla 2. Very nice. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. I basically have almost all the Heisei movies like this. Godzilla vs. Biollante. Another hard one to get. This is I bought this before it got released in America on Blu-ray. Very nice edition. The still yet unreleased Return of Godzilla. Ignore the blemish. This is just a Japanese edition, by the way. Destroy All Monsters. I love this edition. Ooh, the stack is getting quite big here. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh, and lastly, King Kong vs. Godzilla for the bootleg editions. Once again, only the Japanese cut. And we're nearing the end of the Japanese monster section of my collection, but quite a bit more to go. This sexy beast, the Heisei Gamera trilogy. I want to get the Blu-rays because these, I don't think these have the best available picture. Sound is pretty decent, but I don't think they have the best available picture to them. They don't very well remastered. But it does come in terrible dubs and Japanese language, so that you have to appreciate. And I was lucky enough to get this at my local FYE DVD store. It was used, which was astounding. But yeah, great find for me. And great movies. The only other Gamera movie worth owning, besides maybe the first three, Gamera the Brave. Decent movie, not bad. Has its flaws though. Dubbing, fucking atrocious. But the Japanese language, and I don't own any of the Showa Gamera movies as of yet, I'm afraid, because I just haven't gotten around to buying those. I'm not a fan of really any of them but the first three. Not really even the first one. I was a fan of Gauss and Baragon, but moving on. Of course, I had to own this bad boy. Godzilla 2014 Blu-ray. If there's an extended cut, I will buy the shit out of it. Damn you, Sony. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah / Mothra Blu-ray double feature. They look and sound pretty damn good. Special features don't have any, but looks and sounds great. Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 And got the Space Godzilla double feature on Blu-ray by Sony. Once again, it looked really great, and nothing more. But hey, you can avoid that awful dubbing. And the last of my Godzilla collection, the Millennium era basically, was the Final Wars. I hate the case, honestly, because these two guys are barely in the movie. Really awful case. I don't know why they just use a Japanese poster, but whatever. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to get out of this. But special features are decent. Comes with Japanese and English audio, so I'm disappointed. Once again, should just use Japanese posters. It's a lot hotter. This isn't bad, but this is still, I would prefer to just see the Japanese poster. And same thing as Final Wars. Decent special features, nice audio. Not a bad look. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. This doesn't have special features, so it's kind of eh, but it looks and sounds great. GMK, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack. Whew. Decent addition. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. And finally, Godzilla 2000. Shamefully, I don't own the Japanese edition. I haven't even seen it yet. It's the only Godzilla movie I have yet to see the Japanese cut. So yes, I would definitely get to that. I heard the Japanese Blu-ray, the Sony Blu-rays uncut, so I'm gonna check that out. Trust me. Okay, so that was the Godzilla portion of my collection. Now let's move on to the rest. It's quite a bit. Now, just to warn a lot of people out there, I was a movie collector long before the advent of Blu-ray, so a lot of these will not be Blu-rays, but nonetheless, I'm glad I own them. And the money to keep replacing them or replacing them with Blu-rays? Hell no. So, let's begin. Or continue, I should say. Gran Torino. Really great movie. Floppy one-disc edition. But hey, I'm glad I own it. I'm glad I picked this up. Darkman. Sam Raimi film from the 90s. Really good superhero movie. How could I not own this one? American Beauty. Really good movie. Still holds up today. I'm glad I own this 2-disc edition. Wanted. One of my favorite action movies. Really good. One of the few movies with Angelina Jolie in it that I actually like. Oh. Huh. I didn't notice that. I forgot to say that's Halloween Live. Fucking great. Not really a movie though, but still. Guilty pleasure. Really good movie though. It's pretty funny. Half-Baked, if you didn't know, please. I liked it. I actually liked it. That was a pretty decent movie. Rocky Balboa, directed by Stallone himself. Pretty decent film. One of Christopher Nolan's best. Memento. Really fucking great. And then we got a classic, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Really good movie. I had to check it out. Frankenweenie, an alright movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Platoon. Fucking great. I cry every damn time. One of my favorite war movies ever made, basically. I think it's a classic. Starship Troopers. Pretty good movie. Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket, one of the best war movies ever made. It's not a really good edition that I have right here. It's a really floppy one disc, but one day I'll upgrade it. Oh, another one of my favorite movies of all time. The Boondock Saints. Fucking great. Norman Reedus, Willem Dafoe. Oh yeah, I picked this up. Ultraman Complete Season. Before I had very random, loose ideas of what Ultraman was, now I know. Very strange, but definitely very tokusatsu. It's a pretty neat edition. I picked these at Walmart while the getting was good. Game of Thrones Season 3. Pretty fucking good. Game of Thrones Season 2. Really good. Whew. Let's see. Saving Private Ryan. Pretty good movie. Not one of my favorite war movies, but still pretty good. 2-disc edition. Another guilty pleasure of mine from my youth. Critters. A really good movie. Dusk Till Dawn. Robert Rodriguez, you did it this one time. You did it. Really fucking did it. Very good. Fight Club. Fucking amazing. Digimon. The very first, I think basically all counts as one season, but yeah, the first 3 volumes, basically, which encompasses entire season 1, basically within these 3. I was feeling nostalgic that day in Walmart. What can I say? Fucking great movie. Brave Little Toaster. Fucking great. The original, the only one I own as of yet. The only one I even consider buying would be Lost World. That Part 3 is shit. Dog shit. Fucking great edition. The original King Kong. Fucking classic. And despite I know a lot of people were hating it, it's okay. I loved it. Extended cut of Peter Jackson's King Kong, 2005. Pretty neat edition. Not much features. One of history's longest movies gets even longer, but I enjoyed it. Act of Valor. Brother bought it, and I wanted to watch it, and you know what? The acting may be bad, and the story may be awful, but the action was realistic, which is a lot more than most movies these days have going for as far as action movies. I mean, I'll take this any day over fucking, let's say, I don't know, Commando. Yeah, I fucking hate Commando, but this is better. My first Akira Kurosawa film, excuse me. Really good movie. I want to see more of his work. Ron was an amazing movie. I fucking loved it. That score, I'll never forget it. Really good monster movie. The Host. Korean, I believe. Really freaking good. Once again, horrible dubbing, but a really good movie with a great score. One of my favorites. 28 Days Later. This is a pretty good horror movie. Cillian Murphy, Danny Boyle directing. Pretty great. Another good horror movie. Trick or Treat. I fucking love this movie. Really good. And then, out of the blue, very good movie. Loved it. Liam Neeson's my favorite actors. Schindler's List is pretty much timeless. And this is a pretty great box edition for the movie. The Departed. Really great movie. Shitty edition I have right here, but I loved it. Fargo. Classic. So fucking good. Oh, no, I think it's not a movie. Part DVD collection, Stradivarius Live. Check them out. Really good band. City of the Living Dead. Very disturbing, odd movie. Cult classic though, and I can see why. It's a very good horror movie. Letters from Iwo Jima. One of Clint Eastwood's best, in my opinion. Very good movie. Animated X-Men. Pretty good. It's an anime version. Interesting pickup. Blade 2. One of my all-time favorite movies. All time. The one that started it all, Blade. I love this movie to death. It was one of the first movies I ever bought. I bought this when I was under 18, so I felt really fucking good about myself watching it. And I realized how dumb it was. But then I realized it's like 40% good, 60% crap, so I keep it around anyways. That's all that can be said. One of the best superhero movies of all time. X-Men 2. One of my favorite superhero movies of all time. Extended edition, very fucking good. Spider-Man 2.1. And because I love this movie so damn much, X-Men 1.5. Great. Great. I love box editions when I can afford them. Really sexy. Whew, I'm being surrounded by walls of movies here. The Temple of Doom. One of the greatest there is. The Last Crusade. Really fucking good. Amazing. And then Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, I don't own the fourth one. I never will. Fuck. That. And then what we have right here? What is this? Oh, The Hobbit: Uncut Journey. Haven't seen the extended cut, but I don't think it's really necessary seeing this movie is long enough as it needs to be. And then I guess you know what's coming next. You got Fellowship of the Ring. These are all, we all know these are good. Just got Return of the King, very good. The Two Towers, my favorite among the three. There we go. Oh, we got some really good ones, classics. Ray Harryhausen, Jason and the Argonauts, or Argonauts, however you say it. Really good movie. Fucking classic. I love this movie. Training Day. Brilliant. Oh, this is a good one. Sunshine. Danny Boyle returns, Cillian Murphy. It's fucking great. Fucking great movie. Clash of the Titans. Another Ray Harryhausen movie. Really fucking good. I watch remakes, I'm not really motivated to. Great movie. V for Vendetta. Fucking great. I love it. And Discovery's Essential Dinosaur Pack. Fucking great.